Greetings, everyone. Pastor Dan Holt here at Ascension Lutheran Church in Colorado Springs. I'm one of the co-deans of the Southeast Colorado Conference. Our Advent devotion word for today is prepare. Of course, that gets us thinking of John the Baptist out in the wilderness, calling to the people to prepare the way of the Lord. It's pretty incredible or amazing that God would come to us. And how do we prepare? It's not obvious. We are mortal people in a physical existence, and God is spiritual. How do we prepare to have God, the Lord, come to us? Well, our Lutheran tradition, I think, really helps us with this, because it points out that there are two places in particular where we can reliably know that God's going to come to us, through the preaching of His Word and through the sacraments. That we can know both God's laws and grace through these means, through hearing a word spoke to us, to going up and eating the food in our lives. And in this season, we often have other traditions that kind of help us receive from God, that God would come to us. And we can do that in our families, lighting Advent candles, singing a carol, or having a prayer together. In my own personal life, one of the ways I handle that is by sitting in quietness. Just being open, contemplative before God, hopefully letting a lot of my anxious thoughts go, that I might be a little more in tuned and able to tune in what God's Spirit is doing among us. That God would come to us, but also that God would come through us. And after preaching, which is the first part of this, letting God come to them, the people went to John the Baptist, asked, what should we do? And John the Baptist told some, if you have two coats, someone's in need, give them a coat. To some soldiers, he said, don't misuse your power and take advantage of people. Be good folks in this world. That God comes through us in our generosity and our goodness to others. Well, I find that preparing has kind of two aspects. There's one, I think things through. Make plans, part one. And that's kind of what I'm helping you with today. Get you to think about some things. But finally, the second part is to take action, right? Get things ready. Do the work. And that's finally left to you now. Go and do some work that prepares the way of the Lord. Thanks.